party's chairman, Bernard Monarh, and he's going to be telling us why they're not too excited about the acceptance of this appointment from President Kufuor. Thank you very much for making time to join us on Joy News Prime, Mr. Monarh. Now, what is the party unhappy about regarding this appointment?
First, let me thank you for the off-camera assistance that you offered me. I'm sure people want to find out later.
It stays
off camera, but thank you. You know, first and foremost, I've just listened to Dr. EDWARD MAHAMA, and more than before, I feel very weak. I feel that as a party, we have been unfair to Malam Issa. We have been unfair to Thomas Atiga, former regional secretary of PNC Ashanti region. We have been unfair to Abbas Mahmoud, former Greater Accra chairman. We have been unfair to Dominic Nitiwu.
Why do you cite these people?
Just give me 1 second. We have been unfair to Ambrose Derry, Professor Kasim Kasang, and even to Moses Daniba and others for the scathing attacks that we were inspired to put on them by EDWARD MAHAMA, because they had gone to serve our nation, and EDWARD MAHAMA said that those appointments should have been routed through the PNC. Indeed, for Malam Issa, he accepted to become Minister for Youth and Sports. And the reason why he was sacked is that the party disowned him, is that because he went to accept the appointment without the party acceptance or information about it. Let me give you instances. Dr. Mahama had told us that President Rawlings had called on him to come and serve Ghana under his watch. He declined because that appointment is not coming through the party. President Kufuor, then in opposition in 2000, offered Dr. EDWARD MAHAMA the chance to become vice president of this country. And he has said this repeatedly, that he refused to serve that honorable position because President Kufuor did not route it through the party structure.
Right.
And
the appointments are different, aren't they?
No, and then when President Kufuor won the elections in the year 2001, he offered Dr. EDWARD MAHAMA in his individual capacity to become Minister for Health. President Kufuor was not allowed to mature that because he was appointing him as an individual. He refused.
Right.
Today,
I'm saying that the scenarios
is justifying.
The scenarios are different
because now he's
you're talking. No, yes, because you're talking about a cabinet position. Here, in this case, you're talking about an ambassadorial position. It's more honorable.
Was the Minister for Youth and Sports an ambassadorial appointment?
It wasn't.
So why did we sack Malam Issa?
Again,
why did we sack Ashanti Regional Secretary of the party upon the promptings of Dr. EDWARD MAHAMA? Because he, in the by-elections, in the year, remember the by-elections that brought Mutanka, had gone to declare support for the MPP candidate because Atiga contested in the main elections. And so when the PNC supported the MPP in the runoff, he said that, look, by that support, we should still support the MPP in the by-elections. And then, what happened? EDWARD MAHAMA made us to dismiss him. I'm saying this, you know, that look, EDWARD MAHAMA has told all of us that at any point in time, if you are going to accept appointment to serve a government, let the party leadership know.
Okay.
Unfortunately, in this particular instance, I woke up to be boomeranged by the media that, oh, your flag bearer has been appointed at large. Then I said, what do you mean by at large? They said ambassador at large. I said, at large in English means that something that is being sorted for. Then, you know, I didn't get it. I said, I know Roman ambassador, I know ambassador, what is the other term? Extraordinary that President Kufuor conferred on Abedi Pele, and the other English word that they
right,
use.
Mr. Monarh,
the point is this. If we were informed about it, and then the media came and they were speaking, I would say, look, EDWARD MAHAMA informed us. Even if we didn't agree that he should accept it, but the party would not be in a position to say that we were not informed. We were totally oblivious of this.
Has the party met on this matter?
It just boomeranged last night and today. So I've called the General Secretary to assemble a meeting, which will involve all the regions to come to Accra so that we can look at this matter.
So that your position, or what has been said so far about this appointment, happens to be your position?
Yes.
So it is just your position. It's not the party's position.
The party has not taken any position. I have said that, given Edward Mahama's own record and reputation for us castigating other members of our party, and the word that he has always used is that these people are poached from us, and that when they go, they don't come back to the party. Today, Israel, if the party decide that we are going to take a position on the poaching of our members by the MPP and NDC, and we want Edward Mahama to sign that position as leader of the PNC, is he in a position to sign that and say that we are criticizing the NDC and MPP because he's serving under the MPP government? For him to come and say that what we're saying is out of ignorance and that he's going to serve Ghana. To serve under Rawlings was not to serve Togo.
Okay.
To serve under Kufuor even as Vice President or Minister for Health was not to serve Burkina Faso.
You've made it clear this evening that whatever position you're advancing happens to be your personal position because the party hasn't met on it.
The party
Are you not preempting what the party is going to say regarding this acceptance?
I should have a position because let me say that I've been bamboozled into accepting a certain position by the leader of the party.
So it could be that the party will meet and they may not have anything
I'm
wrong.
saying that, look, it's possible that if the party had met, yesterday when he was going for this receiving of his instrument of office, maybe, like the treasurer told me in camera, would have all accompanied him to give him that ura that will accompany his office. But unfortunately, I started fighting some colleagues of yours in the media, telling them that, oh, you are telling lies, it's not true, only for them to start playing the voice of Edward Mahama.
When does the party intend to meet over this?
I'm sure next week, so that we can give our regions time to be able to convene in Accra.
All right, thank you very much, Bernard Monarh. Bernard Monarh is the chairman of the People's National Convention. We've been speaking to him about the leader of the party's decision to accept this appointment by President Akufo-Addo. We're taking a break here on Joy News Prime. We will bring you more news after we bring you business news. Please stay tuned.